Next problem is based on problem of uh, inventory turnover. The third technique. First technique is levels of stock. Second technique is economic order quantity. Third technique is inventory turnover ratio or material turnover ratio. Inventory turnover or material turnover means in how many days or how many times in a year or in a given period of time the material will turn out, comes in and goes out. How many times in a year we have to refill our stock. That is known as material turnover ratio. Okay, so here is one example. From the following information, find out the material turnover ratio and express the same in days. Express the same in days. And 10 number is printed there. I don't know why that is. That is a misprint. You don't consider that 10. Leave that 10. Okay, they asked to calculate material turnover ratio first. What is material turnover ratio? Material turnover ratio means it is the ratio of the material consumed to the average stock. Material consumed to the average stock, and this indicates how many times in a given period of time you have to refill the stock. That is called as material turnover ratio. And how many days you are asked to express it in days. How many days it will take to refill the stock. Okay, we will calculate the two aspect. Okay, then purchase of material in August is 3,60,000. It is the information related with only 1 month, that is August. It is related with August. Then we have to calculate it relating to August. Opening stock on August is 40,000. Closing stock on August is 80,000. Okay, these two are given and particular purchase is there. For this, you have to calculate first material consumed, and secondly, you have to calculate average stock. Then you calculate material turnover ratio. Three steps you have to follow. First step is calculate the material consumed. Second step, calculate average stock. Third step, calculate material turnover ratio. Okay, see here. Material consumed is equal to opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock. Okay, here I have taken the year. You write as a month. Opening stock plus purchases during the month. I copied and pasted here. Okay, I copied equation and pasted. Therefore, it is a slight mistake, and don't take it as it is. Opening stock plus purchase during the month minus closing stock. You write the equation and fill the value. Material consumed is equal to opening stock 40,000 plus 3,60,000 is a purchase minus closing stock is 80,000 is equal to 3,20,000 material consumed. And average stock you calculate. Average stock is to be calculated in two ways. One is opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. It is the first method. And second method is minimum stock plus maximum stock divided by 2. Either you take opening plus closing divided by 2, or you take minimum plus maximum stock divided by 2 for average stock. Remember this. Or one more is there. Average stock is equal to minimum stock plus half of EOQ. That equation is also there. Out of these three equations, you follow one equation according to the given information. Okay. Average stock is equal to opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. Opening stock is 40,000, closing stock is 80,000 divided by 2 is equal to 1,20,000 divided by 2 is equal to 60,000. 60,000 is the average stock. Now I'll write the equation regarding material turnover ratio. Material turnover ratio is equal to material consumed, cost of material consumed divided by average stock. Material consumed is 3,20,000 divided by average stock is 60,000 is equal to 5.33. 5.33, what it mean? 5.33, it is nothing but in the month of August you have to fill you have to fill the Godawan. You have to fill the Godawan 5.33 times, 5 times full, and another one third portion you requires. Okay, nearly 5 and above. 5 times you have to fill minimum. Okay, 5 times you have to fill means it is the material turnover ratio. Then next question arises, in August there are 31 days. August there are 31 days and you have to fill 5 times in August. Means for every how many days you have to fill the Godawan? That is called as material turnover index. That is called material turnover index. You see here. Material turnover index is equal to number of days or months in a given period. You write number of days or months in a given period divided by material turnover ratio. Given period is August. Okay, in August there are 31 days. So you take 31 days and divide it by material turnover ratio. So it indicates 5.81. 5.81 means 5.81 days is the time limit for nearly 6 days. Means for every 6 days you have to refill your Godawan. Every 6 days your Godawan becomes empty and you have to refill it. That is the point. So this is the technique you have to follow. The storekeeper is to calculate it, and it is easy and it is helpful to the storekeeper to maintain a prompt and reliable stock. Okay. This is called as material turnover ratio. This is the method of calculation whenever there is only one quantity, only one category of material is there. If there are more than 2 classes of materials are there, we have to change the solving method. You see that. Here is the problem. I have taken this problem for calculation of the material. Below given is the extract of the two chemicals A and B for the year 2001-2. Chemical A and B are there. That is called as material. Opening stock is given. Purchases are there. Closing stock is there. It is not transparent. I am helpless here because is it that last number is 2001 or 2? That is not clear. Okay, I will solve this problem tomorrow. I am not confirmed regarding the opening date and closing date. Whether this 31st March 2002 is the opening or that 1/4/2001 is the opening. Okay, I think 1/4/2001 is the opening date. This is the opening date and this is the closing date. Okay, purchases are like this. And you give me 2 minutes time, I'll make certain changes in this problem. Okay, here is the given information. We prepare table for calculation of material consumed, and second we prepare second table for average stock. Okay, you see here calculation of material consumed. I will take the table particular chemical A, chemical B. Okay, chemical A, chemical B. I will take opening stock, which is 40,000. You see carefully. First is not opening stock. First is closing stock. 40,000. Second is 80,000. Add purchase. Purchase is 1,76,000, 2,60,000. Total of this is 2,16,000 and this is 3,40,000. Out of this you deduct the closing stock. Closing stock is 24,000 and 40,000. Then material consumed is 1,92,000 chemical A. Chemical B is 3 lakh. This is the material consumed. In this way, you calculate material consumed. In the second step, you calculate average stock. Average stock means opening plus closing minus opening plus closing divided by 2. Okay, you see here, calculation of average stock. Particular chemical A, chemical B. I have taken closing stock first. You take closing stock or first opening stock? Closing stock. Add opening stock. Opening stock is like this. Take the closing stock, add opening stock. Opening stock plus closing stock is equal to total. Total is like this. And average stock is equal to total divided by 2. Total divided by 2 is equal to 32,000 first and second is 60,000. This is the clear information. The 2 points clear. First requirement is material consumed. Second requirement is average stock. 2 points clear. Now you write the equation and solve the answer question. Material turnover ratio is equal to material cost of material consumed divided by average stock. So for A, 1,92,000 material consumed divided by average stock is 32,000 is equal to 6 times. 6 times means in a year, given period is 1 year. From 1/4/2001 to 31st March 2002, there is 1 year period. 1 year period information is given to you people. 1 year information is there. Therefore, you have to consider 6 times in a year. 6 times in a year means how many months? There are 6 months. Sorry, 12 months in a year. In 12 months, you have to fill 6 times. Means for every 2 months, you have to fill. Every 2 months, you have to fill the stock. Material A. And if you comes to material B, 3 lakh is material consumed. Average stock is 60,000. 3 lakh divided by 60,000 is equal to 5. 5 times means in a year you have to fill 5 times in a year. 5 times means in a year 12 months. 12 divided by 5 you calculate nearly 2.4 months. Okay. And it is better to calculate in days. Okay, it is the point. A material you have to fill 6 times in a year. B material to fill 5 times in a year. So material turnover index is equal to number of days or months in a given period divided by material turnover ratio. So for material A is equal to 360 are the days divided by 6 is equal to 60 days. Means for every 60 days you have to refill. 2 months time is there. In every 2 months you have to fill the stock once in a 2 months. And second B is 360 divided by 6 is equal to 72 days. 72 days time is there to refill the material B and material A 60 days. This R is wrongly recorded here. I typed this R, so you don't write this R. Only material turnover index A is equal to 360 divided by 6. Material turnover index B is equal to 360 by 5 is equal to 72 days. And remember, sometime I makes there some total mistakes. If there are total mistakes, you get it rectified and inform me. I also change. Okay, this is the second example based on material turnover. And you see the third example. One more example regarding the material turnover ratio. Here there are 3 items: material A, material B, material C. The following data are available from the bin card of Jyoti Batteries Limited for the year 1981. This is also information related with 1 year. Opening stock is there, purchase is there, closing stock is there. They have to calculate material turnover ratio A, B, C material expressed in number of days the average inventory is held and comment the same. They have to comment the same. Okay. I will make the comment on the result. First you calculate the material consumed. Material consumed is equal to opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock, and average stock is equal to opening plus closing divided by 2. These are the two equations. Okay, first we calculate the material consumed. Calculation of material consumed. I have taken 3 columns: particular, material A, material B, material C. A and B are in kilogram, C is in liters. Okay, cost is given, you take problem cost based. If the quantity is given, you solve the problem based on quantity, no problem. Quantity based and cost based, both is allowed. Opening stock A, B, C. Opening stock of A, B, C. Then add purchase 1,15,000, 1,10,000, 18,000. Take the total. Okay, you take the total. Then total is 1,22,000, 1,12,000, and 28,000. Then less closing stock. Closing stock is 2,000, 12,000, 12,000. Okay, you deduct it. Balance is material consumed. Material consumed is 1,20,000. Then next is 1,00,000. Third is 16,000. Like this, you calculate. I put the wrong lines in a wrong place. You make it correct. Then calculation of average stock. Average stock is equal to opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. A, B, C. Opening stock 7,000, 2,000, 10,000. Closing stock add 2,000, 12,000, 12,000. You add these two and total is 9,000, 14,000, 22,000. Then average stock is equal to total divided by 2. 9,000 divided by 2 is equal to 4,500. 14,000 divided by 2 is equal to 7,000. 22,000 divided by 2 is equal to 11,000. Clear? Okay, material turnover ratio equal to material consumed divided by average stock. You write this equation and calculate for A, B, and C. A is equal to material turnover ratio of A is equal to 1,20,000 material consumed divided by 4,500 is equal to 26.26, nearly 27 times. 27 times in a year you have to fill the material A. Okay. Material B is equal to 1 lakh divided by 7,000 is equal to 14.29, nearly 15 times. 15 times in a year you have to fill the Godawan regarding B material. You have to fill 15 times in a year. And regarding material C, 16,000 divided by 11 is equal to 1.45. 1.45 times in a year, not exactly 2 also. One time you have to fill up and 0.45 times. You consider it as 2, no problem. But 1.45 times you have to fill the C material. Means in a year 1.45 times. Means nearly 2 times. It takes long time. Okay. 27 times you have to fill the A material. 15 times B material, only 2 times in a year. Okay. This is the material turnover ratio. Then you calculate material turnover index in days. Okay. There are 365 days. You take 27 times. Material turnover A is 27 times. That means 13.51 days. 13.51 days is equal to nearly 14 days. For every 14 days, you have to fill material A. Material A exhaust in the Godawan for every 14 days. New stock you have to welcome for every 14 days. And material B, sorry, it is again A. Sorry, I am unable to change A. It you consider as B. It is B. Material turnover index for B. It is not A. 365 divided by 14. Material turnover index is 14. Divided by 14, it is 26.07. 26.407 means 26 days. For every 26 days, you have to refill the material B. Material B. 26 days nearly it takes. And material C. Material C 365 divided by 1.45 is equal to 251 days. Once you fill the material C, and there is no need of looking regarding that material till 251 days. Okay. So you are free. So 252 days nearly required. Okay. For every 252 days, you have to refill material C. Okay. All are A. First is A, second is B, third is C. Remember this. While solving the problem or recording problem in your notebook, you make change and take down. Then next is comment. What is comment? What is your comment? You have to make comment on this. So comment is simple. Which is fast moving, which is slow moving. These are the two comments. Material A is a fast moving material. Fast moving material means for every 14 days you have to refill. Therefore, it is fast moving material. Comes and goes, comes and goes. Okay, material A. Then material B is also fast moving because for every 26 days within month it exhausts. Therefore, it also comes and goes, but not that fast as the A. Okay. And material C is a slow moving material. Once the material comes to the Godawan, it remains in your Godawan for 252 days and then it goes out. Okay. So material A is fast moving material. B also fast moving, but not that fast of A. But not that fast of A. And C is a slow moving material. It remains in the Godawan for long period. That is 252 days. This is the comment. It is the simple comment you make. Okay. It is example number 4. Then come to the next example number 53. Example number 53, you see the following details relate to the consumption of wheat flour. Consumption of wheat flour in a bakery. Okay. Consumption maximum 160 kg, minimum 100 kg. Then you calculate average consumption. Delivery period 4 to 6 days. You see here, consumption is days, period also days, no problem. Quantity consumed, economic order quantities in quintal, and the above is in kg. So you have to make the quantity also in a uniform unit. Quantity units must be in uniform. If it is in kg, you convert it into kg. Otherwise, above is to be converted into quintal. Okay, flour consumed during the year 42.30 quintals. Okay, this is to be converted. Okay, so quantity is to be converted into 1 units. You see here, calculate stock levels, material turnover ratio. Okay, we calculate all the levels of stock and material turnover index. Minimum consumption 100 kg, maximum consumption 160 kg, average consumption 130. 130 how it is? 100 plus 160 divided by 2. Delivery period minimum 4 days, maximum 6 days, average 5 days. Okay. Then economic order quantity. Economic order quantity I modified here. I modified the economic order quantity. Economic order quantity is 10. Quantity quintal. So quintal is converted into kg. So quintal means 100 kg. Multiply by 100. You will get 1000 kg. Then material consumed is equal to, that is also converted into kg. 42.30 kg is equal to 4230 kg. So This problem I have taken only for the purpose of converting the last two items. Otherwise, it is simple problem. It is possible to you people to solve it. Okay. This is the given information. I'll write the equation and solve the problems. Reorder level is equal to maximum consumption into maximum delivery period. Put the values and ascertain the answer. This is the answer. Then second, minimum stock level is equal to, write the equation, fill the values. This is the answer. Okay. Then maximum stock level, ROL plus ROQ minus minimum consumption into minimum delivery period is equal to 960 plus 1000 minus 100 into 4. 960 plus 1000 minus 400. 1560 is the maximum stock level. Average stock level is equal to minimum stock plus maximum stock divided by 2. It is 310 is the minimum, 1560 is maximum. Total is 1870 divided by 2 is equal to 935. Clear? Then next is your average stock level. Again, I have taken here. Material turnover ratio. Material turnover ratio is equal to material consumed divided by average stock. Okay. Material turnover index is equal to material consumed is 4230 kg in a year. Material turnover in a year divided by average stock. Average stock is 935 kg. 935 kg already I solved. Minimum stock plus maximum stock divided by 2. That answer you take here. So material turnover ratio is equal to 4.52. Material turnover ratio answer is 4.52. Means in a year you have to fill 4.52 times. So material turnover index is equal to, this information is related with 1 month. Therefore 31 divided by 4.52. So 6.89, nearly 7 days. For every 7 days you have to refill the stock. Okay. Today it is enough and tomorrow we will see some more examples.